Rita. Good evening. Hey, everyone. So I've got a call at 8:15. I've just asked Marsha, who's one of my clients. Okay, she said yes. All right, let me bring her on. And let me just tell you, when I bring this lady on, right, you need to, listen, before she comes on, you need to chuck in the drum emoji in the chat. Because, listen, she deserves this. You need to chuck in some kind of emoji in the chat, right? This lady is one of my success stories. One of many, but in particular because she was working with me in a period. Can't hear me? I can't see you. No. Are you on? I'm saying accept. Can't hear. All right.
V, can you
Right,
hear me?
see. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sis,
All
I
right.
can hear you.
Wicked. Can everybody else hear us? Let's see if it was Instagram gremlins in the building. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So let me know if you can hear okay, because some of you were saying you couldn't hear. This is Marsha. Listen, I want you to know, for any of you watching right now, right? If you've ever doubted, and this is me being real, if you've ever doubted spending money in your business, if you've ever doubted investing in a coach where in your mind you feel like there's a sense like, oh my gosh, I think this person can help me. Marsha, tell them what your experience was, because I don't even know. I actually don't know even now how you came across me. But just talk through very briefly what made you connect with me, and it was during the pandemic. So let's just quickly talk about that, and then I'll share with some people some of your wins with you.
Okay. My name's Marsha Brown. I'm a clothing designer, fashion designer. I was originally based in Northampton. During the pandemic, I feel like there was a few people that I was connecting with that kept sharing your lives. And I kept seeing your name popping up. I kept thinking, why do these people keep sharing this live with me? So one day I literally just jumped on one of your morning lives, and it was almost like I had a spotlight moment. Everything you said to me about branding and marketing, it was almost like you was my mum, just slapping me with some words. And I was like, all right, V, take time with me, take time. You were doing a challenge in, I remember the month, it was the month of February. You were talking about it at the end of January. And I remember you saying the challenge is starting in February. You said the price. I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to step out. It wasn't a big amount of money. And I said, do you know what? Rather than me buy a Costa coffee and a takeaway, I'm going to just invest in that challenge. Now, in the group, you connected me with so many women in that group. They became my sisters. And I followed your instructions to the T. In that month, it was probably the best sales that I had for my Do That tracksuit. I had 14 individual sales just by listening to your information, V. And from that, I said to myself, do you know what? I need to continue following your instructions. I bought the planner. The planner's been giving me so much insight onto how to brand and market and promote myself on a monthly basis. You give us, I'm not going to tell everyone what's in the planner. You just need to get the planner, because every year I've been getting the planner. I love your vibe, V. You're a how do I put it? You are an expert. You're a realist. You truly care about us, and you always show us that you want us to win. And I have been winning, and I'm still winning right now. So even though I started from I want to say it wasn't last year, it must have been 2021, so it was after the pandemic, but we were still in the pandemic. Them kind of mix up years. I still can't work out if I was in the pandemic in 2021. I'm scratching my head thinking, was I in the pandemic still? Because I can't work it out yet. But I know that when I've been following your direction, even my partner, sorry guys, I have to say, my partner calls V V Rockets, because since we've been working together, my business has elevated. It's literally like a rocket. It's taken off. Even how I can be sweating, you know, my heating's just come off. Damn, man, why would this sweat? Even how I now sort of like show my work, I make sure everything has its mark on it. I've got my logos on literally everything, and every time I post something, I'm like, remember what V told us to do, you know, because when McDonald's is showing their stuff, you always see their logo. You see it everywhere. Even my son, he can just see the yellow crescent of McDonald's. You don't need to, and it's McDonald's. Mum said, "Shut up!" But you know what? The McDonald's. So you showed me how to brand and market myself, and I'm still connected to you. I'm still listening. I'm still tuned in, and look. Whoever's on this live right now, if you're doubting or you don't know about marketing branding, please listen to this woman. Jump on her challenge. Jump on her courses. The courses are amazing. You did stretch me a couple times. I'm thinking, damn, I don't know if I can.
Though. I asked you first. Remember, I asked everybody. I always do that. If you remember, I was going to stop you when you was talking in the beginning. When Marsha started everyone with me, right? I asked everybody, and I do this, and I now meet with people individually, which is what I've done for my new intake, right? So for those ladies that joined up already, they've already had a meeting with me. I'm very clear on what they want to do. We're going to smash their goals. For the 30-day challenge that we did, where you were part of it, before you became a part of the membership, I remember asking you, how much tracksuits do you want to sell? And I remember you saying something like 3, or if I could just sell 4. And I remember saying to you, like, what are you talking about, 4? I remember saying, you're going to smash that. Now, let me just tell people that are on this live, when I say you're going to smash that, it's because I already know your potential, and I will help you smash that. I don't give it, chat. I'm going to help you smash that. And if I remember rightly, because I know you did a video testimony for me years ago now on YouTube, but I remember putting in the caption how much the conversion rate was. It was something like 400%. From what you said you wanted, it was huge. And I remember you made a considerable amount of money from that, and we've gone from strength to strength. And I know that has not just been because of my advice. It's been because you've listened and you've implemented. And as I said to my new joiners yesterday, for me, I teach from a space of, this is what I know will work. If you take my, what do I say?
Advice.
If you take my,
I can say the word advice, but is that the wrong word?
But it's full advice, right? You remember that one? If you take my foolish advice, you will win. And you don't have to implement all of my ideas. But if I give you ideas, they're based on something. They're based on my gut, in my intuition, my knowing that it will work based on my 26 years of working in industries. I've worked with fashion brands. I've worked with high street retailers. I've done town center engagement. I've done internal I've done all kinds of marketing. So when I'm saying about being called an expert, I know Marsha is an expert in clothing. That's why when I work with experts, when I work with my clients, I don't think there's one client who can say I worked with V and she didn't either buy something from me or she didn't refer me to someone. I do that non-stop. Even when you're off my books, literally, when we've stopped working together and maybe you've gone on to pastures new or you're doing one-to-one coaching me, whatever, I'm still recommending people to my past and previous and current clients. It's just how I am. And I know that I was tagging you and loads of others in different groups and some of other people from our community as well. And I know that's been part of your success as well. So I think the point you were making about, you know, that sisterhood feeling, it's genuine. It is genuine. Look at the nice lunch, the evening gala event we went to with your hubby and my partner and everyone else. We went to an exclusive £200 a ticket event, dance the night away. And these are the kinds of things I do in my community. I do Ascot, I do all kinds of trips, right? Now, I'm not saying this, and obviously this was impromptu that Marsha's on here. I'm not saying this to entice, but just to make people understand that when you actually find the right coach who believes in you, that can sometimes be the thing that will shift your business. If you find a coach that genuinely wants you to succeed and gives you that roadmap, that can shift your business within days. Yeah, within days. And I know, Marsha, that's why I love just to see you flourish, because from where you started with the whole, oh, I don't know if I should go live and I want to talk up, to how I see you now. Check out her page, right? Solo Flair Boutiques. Check out Marsha's page. You will see what I mean. Yeah? This woman
I have to ask one thing though. I know obviously we're on the live, but I do need, because I know you do events, and my partner and I were talking the other day, and we were talking about, obviously I want to do a fashion show. I've just
Oh
moved to London
yeah.
4 months ago, and the first person Boo said to me, so where V Rackets there? No, should do event I'm planning. Should do event planning. And I was like, you know what? So it's you've done and you're still doing so much for me. I
Yeah.
don't think you realise. I mean, you might not have seen me for a few weeks or so since Christmas, but your name's at the top of the list. I'm like, when I do this fashion show, I need insight to marketing to
Yeah,
do
I'll
my events
definitely
plan. I need
help you.
everything.
I actually launched Croydon Fashion Festival with about 30 plus
Wow.
retailers in Surrey and also in the north, west, east, and south of Croydon Borough. Brought and did exclusive VIP days for people to come in and shop after hours. And we had a PR launch with like a fashion frame and all this stuff. The media came down. Yeah, I help you. I've even done private fashion shows with people. Hackney Community College, Lloyd's Lifeline charity, quite a few. So more than happy to help you with that when you're ready.
So I need to book my one-to-one for my event, my
Yes,
new
darling.
event that's going to
See,
happen.
Rita's on
But
from
thank you for having.
Derby. She said love the event you did in Derby. Yeah, I did a little road show.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, if you wanted to say one thing, because I'm going to wrap up now, but if you wanted to say one thing to someone who's listening, this was an impromptu
yeah.
live. I just saw Marsha come on and I wanted something just said to invite you on, but I did say if you didn't want to come, don't come on, right? And you came on,
Yeah.
so thank you. But if there was one thing you were going to say to someone who may have, like you, been watching my videos and been thinking like, I don't know, like I don't have the money, like, because there's a lot of people that have joined my programs over the years in the pandemic. One lady who didn't even have £47 in her bank, and she
Yeah.
joined a £47 program and made 10k in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, Danique. Right. So there's a reason why things happen in the order that they do. What would you say to someone who is watching this now?
Yeah.
And perhaps is feeling a little bit in the middle?
Okay. I literally, from my heart, the one thing that I would say, if you're serious about your business, make the investment in yourself. I've had to stop buying certain things to make sure I can invest in myself, because I know my brand won't grow without me investing. If you can, you know, I'm able to do my nails now, but if I had to, I'd stop getting my nails done to invest in that program for my business to grow. I've seen the growth. My bank account tells me, when I look at the months when I was working with V back in the 2021, 22, and even now, I've seen, okay, when I was really focused in the challenges, this is where you made the money. You took the time, you stepped out in faith, you made that investment. If you're really doubting, put the doubt aside. You want your business to grow, just sign up. I don't know what you're waiting for, to be honest. The season that we're in right now, we're in a time where there's people crying out there for their bargain V. They've got no money, cost of living and all that. People who have their own businesses, we're going to thrive, but you have to actually, there's a photo. I know we've seen them all around on Google and Pinterest. It's a picture of a person. They literally got their foot, they're about to step off the cliff.
Yeah.
Some people are panicking. They think when they step off the cliff, they're going to fall. You won't fall with me. You won't fall with me. I'm standing there and I'm like, you know what? Me and my partner, I really want to be able to give back to V at some point and say, yo, V, me have 4 tickets for us to go on holiday. I haven't made the millions yet, V, so just hold on a little longer. You know what I mean? Just hold on a little longer, sis. But V is amazing. I love her. She's my big sister. She's the realest person I know in the UK.
Oh,
In
no,
the world.
that's so lovely.
No, I'm V, I love you. I really, really love you. And if I had David here right now, they would say, let me come up, because he don't even like doing lives, but he'd say, let me come on and tell my little thing about V Rackets. But yeah, step out in faith, make the investment, you won't regret it. You really won't regret it. And
thank you.
Take her foolish advice, because you know what? It's not really foolish. It actually helps your business. That's all I can
so
say.
much. Thank you so much, Marsha. I appreciate you coming on
You're
tonight.
welcome.
Thank you. All right, take care.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
go.
catch up. I
See you
actually
soon.
sent you a planner today, so listen. I sent you
Woo!
this afternoon.
Thank you.
Make sure you let me know as soon as you've got it. I don't think I did yours. Did I do yours next day? I sent it at about 12 today. And
Okay.
I'm sure that your one was done as a first class. I didn't do your one as a urgent next day, but let me know when you get it. You should get it by Saturday at the latest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry that I was looking a bit sweaty as
That's
well,
all right.
V.
I'm sweaty too.
I don't know
I'm
what I've
sweaty.
done. Must have the menopause I start. But anyway, have a good evening.
Take care. Kiss the
Love
babies for
you.
me. All
I
right.
will
Take
do.
care.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye. Oh, that was Marsha from Solar Flares. Please do make sure you check her out.